Yo, what's poppin'? This is going to be a all signs reading. So it'll be for all the zodiac signs. It's going to be for January 2025. Yeah, we're jumping in early, I guess you can say, or maybe right on time. So we're going to take a look and see what is coming up for everybody next month, the beginning of the year. I do want to say, if you're watching the playback of this, everything will be timestamped down below. Now, you may have to give me a moment after the video ends to get the timestamps up, or you can just scroll through the video, right? You'll be able to see the sign that I'm on. So, all right, we're just gonna go ahead and get started. I will be taking super chat questions. So let's go ahead and jump in here. We'll start first with Aries. What is the energy here for Aries for the month of January? Hello, how y'all doing? Hey, Mass. Or Moss. Hey, Jalux. Hey, Keisha. Hey, Anita. Can you tell me for Aries here? Can you tell me for Aries in the month of January 2025? What is the overall energy here for Aries? What's the overall energy for Aries? You pulled the Fool card. Well, brand new you. Oh, brand new year, brand new you, huh, Aries? The Fool card does relate to you. So let's see here. For some of you Aries here, I'm picking up, I know this is not all of you, but the Fool, Six of Swords, Ten of Pentacles could be a move, relocation here. All right, let's see. Also, I'm picking up a trip or some type of adventure here that will be unfolding for you in the month of January. Some of you, I see you staying somewhere like super nice or going somewhere super nice in the month of January. Yeah, you know, I think you're ready to... Let's see here. You pulled this 12th house card. It says introspection. Now, the 12th house, it is a card of introspection, or it's a house of introspection, but it's also a house to where it can talk about retreats. So for some of you, there may be like a retreat that you're going to in the month of January, or there could be a like a vacation or kind of like a getaway here for you in the month. The month of January here. Because the Fool card, I'm picking up here as well. Like, you may be entering into something new or doing something new here in the month of January. It's something that you haven't done before. I see you doing something that you haven't done before here. And I kind of sense you're kind of feeling that spontaneous urge to kind of break up the monotony or to just get out of an energy of boredom. So I definitely see with the Knight of Wands entering into the month here that this is you really wanting to really take some type of bold action here and pursue something like an adventure, or just taking action on something. Literally, it's literally that simple. The Six of Swords here is in your challenge, and then you have the Two of Wands as your advice. I think your challenge for the month is letting go, like letting go of things that aren't spiritually in alignment with you. Now, that could be a challenge. It could not be a challenge. The 12th house is a house of self-enlightenment, but it's also the house of self-undoing, right? So it just depends on how well, how conscious we are, but also when it comes to like letting go, like how much we're able to like let go and surrender. But so I sense that's your challenge here for the month. I think with the Fool card and the Six of Swords, Spirit's also just wanting you to be open to the possibilities and try moving in directions you haven't gone before, or doing things that you haven't done before. The Two of Wands is your advice. So this is about being fearless here and being bold and taking the lead here on things. Two of Wands is your energy. Aries. It's Mars in Aries, which deals with Aries is, it's about self-determination, being bold, taking the lead. It also is being fearless, right, and adventurous. So I feel like that's your advice here for you in the month of January. And then you did pull the Ten of Pentacles here in the future position. Okay, for some of you, this could be moving, relocating, right? Ten of Pentacles, Fool, Knight of Wands, Six of Swords, both indications of moving or going on a retreat, going on vacation here. Ten of Pentacles as well. This looks like a good month in regards to money and career and wealth, success. Now the sun is in your 10th house, right, of Capricorn for pretty much the whole month of January. So there's a lot going on in regards to your career life, work life. So that looks good. Looks good. You did pull the 12th house card. What's in your 12th house? Well, Saturn and Neptune are there in your 12th. And Saturn in the 12th with the Capricorn energy in your 10th, the sextile energy. This could maybe, some of you could be going on like a business trip or a business retreat here. Also, I feel like when it comes to managing expenses, I think you need to be aware of that for the month of January. 10th house, 12th house would be like the draining of expenses, especially surrounding like business or work. So I would just be aware of that. But it looks good though. I actually like the way your money looks for you in January. All right, let's do Taurus. If y'all don't mind hitting that thumbs up button for me, it really does help and I do appreciate it. All right, Taurus. Taurus. What do we got for Taurus here? What is the energy surrounding Taurus for the month of January? Taurus for the month of January. What is the overall energy here? Oh, okay, hold on, Taurus. You're being stubborn. I was trying to pull that card. That card said no, so hold on. All right. Let's see, Taurus, what do we got? This is the month where you're going to really change things up here, Taurus. Now, a lot of this can be inspired, of course, by the new year, so it makes a lot of sense. So hold on, let's keep going. Hold on. Pull this retrograde card. It says review. Yeah, retrograde is all about relooking at things, rethinking things, reviewing things, going over things here. So that is one thing I'm seeing here. Now Mars is retrograding in January. It will switch from Leo into Cancer. So you're going to see a shift. There's going to be things coming up in regards to Leo Cancer for you. So that's going to be your 4th house and your 3rd house, which could be pointing to things happening in regards to your home life, your inner world, how well rooted you feel. You could definitely be feeling, it makes a lot of sense, right? The 9 of Swords being in your current energy. You have Mars right now in your 4th house and Leo, and it's retrograde. This can bring a 9 of Swords energy to where it uproots you, right? Mars doesn't really like the 4th. The 4th house deals with our comfort, our stability. Mars is a planet that deals with aggression or deals with energy, deals with, it brings intensity. And so you could be feeling uprooted at this time, worried, anxious. Some of this is around like family or even maybe like career, work, home life, personal life things. It could be too that you're having to like really review things and rethink things over, especially when it comes to like your personal life and your work life, career life here. And then with the retrograding back into your 3rd house, this could be you, with it coming into Cancer in your 3rd, this could be you having to maybe rethink what your ambitions are in the 3rd and how you are going to go about setting up new ventures. But you do have the 4 Wands here for the overall energy. So I get overall it's a positive month here. 4 Wands is a card of celebration. Also, it's a card of empowerment. Feeling empowered, celebrating, having a good time. There's also celebrations or things to celebrate in the month of January. Some of you may be an Aquarius, so maybe your birthday's coming up. You have the 10 of Pentacles here in your challenge position. Now, 10 of Pentacles, again, it can point to the home, the family, work and career, and it's that access of the 4th and 10th house. So I think one thing that I'm seeing here is like, I think it's in regards to your personal life and your home life, career, work. And the advice is the Two of Pentacles. It's like you're kind of having to improvise and adapt and overcome on the fly here, or as you go along. Two of Pentacles also says that life has changed. So if there's anything that you need to change, now's the time to do it here. But the changes here that you're making, the things that you're having to relook over or rethink over, it could feel very overwhelming right now. Like maybe there's like so many things to think about and do that like when you think about the full thing, it like makes your head hurt. But the Two of Pentacles, it says just focus on your task that's right in front of you right now. Like everything will work itself out, I feel, for you in the month of January, Taurus. You have the Emperor here. I do see career success with this Ten of Pentacles, work success, especially if you're an entrepreneur or CEO, or if you have your own companies. Here, I do feel like there's good success here with the Emperor. I think right now you may be kind of anxious or overwhelmed, but the Emperor being here, I think you have it all under control. It's just having to do the work, the Two of Pentacles, like having to do what it is that you need to do for things to change or for things to come together in which you're personally wanting for yourself, or personally having to do for yourself. You can say that as well. I'm gonna pull one more on this Emperor here, but work and career looks good with this Emperor. And I just think self-control wise, like you're in a very strong frame here to where because you're taking care of yourself and you're doing what is necessary for yourself, you're having more of an impact on your external environment. Six of Cups here. Some of you, there's good news here for you in the month of January. I think too, if you're a parent or anything like that, the Emperor, Six of Cups, this is good energy. This could be like a blessing, or this could be like good things happening with family and with children if you're a parent, right? I know it's not everybody. But I think here with the Six of Cups, you could also be receiving a gift here in the month of January. What is this about? The World card here. I think too, you're gonna be plans here that you're reviewing, thinking about. They're gonna come together in a good way here with the Six of Cups and the World card. So things coming together and being completed here, and you're in a good position here with the Emperor. So I think things are working out for you. And you could just be a little bit stressed right now because you're like, damn, there's just so much that I'm thinking about. But I feel like things are fine. All right, let's do Geminis. What can you tell me for Gemini in the month of January 2025? Geminis. What's going on with Geminis in the month of January? What is the overall energy here for Geminis? Gemini. Overall energy pulled is the Nine of Wands. Current energy you have here is the Eight of Wands. Or you could say entering into the month, the Eight of Wands. What is your challenge at this time? The Six of Pentacles. Future position is the King of Swords. What is your advice here? Okay. All right, you pulled this Sun card. It says Source here. Well, the sun is symbolic of our being and our happiness, but also our sense of self. And I get here with this Nine of Wands being the main theme that I pick up in your reading here is that I feel like there's things that you want that you don't have at this time. And I think I've been getting this for you for a while, Gemini. Like you have these ambitions here, or you want certain things here. Because if I just back up, I go to the current energy, the Eight of Wands, it's the height of ambition, right? So I think you have a lot of ambition at this time, and there's things here that you would like to move into, things that you would like to explore, things that you would like to create here, or just, aiming for what it is that you want, right? Your ambitions. And with the Nine of Wands being here for the overall energy for the month, I gotta be real, Gemini. I feel like it could be Mercury opposite you, right? As we enter into January, it'll leave Sag, right? I believe. Well, yeah, I'm pretty sure it'll leave Sag toward the end of the month. But damn, I have to really look at that. But anyways, I know that energy is going to be present for you for a while. I think that because Mercury is in your opposite sign, the Eight of Wands is actually funny. It actually is Mercury in Sagittarius, right? So that's where Mercury is right now. And the Eight of Wands is about the intellect becoming more broad and lofty, especially when it comes to things that you're interested in or stimulated by or curious about. And Sagittarius is like, what's off in the distance? What can we aim for? Like thinking big, looking at the bigger picture here. So I feel like that's something you're having to really take into account here. Because right now with the Sun card, Jupiter is on your Sun. So your being is trying to expand. And the ruler of Sagittarius, where Mercury is your ruling planet Jupiter, which is in your sign. So you're kind of dealing with this oppositional energy to where right now your beliefs could be being challenged at this time, or your mindset is being challenged. You're really having to believe in yourself and look at the bigger picture here. Because the Nine of Wands is saying that I kind of get this, Gemini. Eight of Wands, I feel like what your ambitions are, you can definitely have them. I think it could be you, though, in the month. I know I'm going to piss some Geminis off. I don't care. But I think that it could be you, though, that's stopping yourself, right? But it could just be maybe because you're not believing fully in yourself. Because the King of Swords is here in the future. It's like you have the intelligence and the wisdom and the skill here. It's just more so about the execution than having the belief behind it. And I think with the Six of Pentacles being in the challenge, you want things right now that you don't have. And that's why your advice is the Five of Wands, which is other people are trying to get the same things you're after, right? And also Mars is in your third house right now. So you have ambitions, and then it'll come back into your second house to where it's like now you're going to be really driven to really have things for yourself. I think that the Five of Wands is saying to embrace competition. Five of Wands says you got to play the game. You got to get your skin in the game, right? Six of Pentacles, you want things that you don't have at this time, right? And the Six of Pentacles is Taurus. It relates to the second house. That's where Mars will come back into Cancer in your second house. So there's going to be this drive and this emphasis on material things, money, possessions. So the Five of Wands is saying here, what you want, you can have, but you're going to have to embrace the competition because other people are after the same things you want. So for instance, let's just say you're in a competitive field where everybody's trying to get that same carrot that you're after, right? It doesn't have to be the exact same fucking thing. You get what I'm saying? But it's what you want, other people want. And that's where Mars comes in, because Mars is what gives us that initiation and drive and determination and passion to get what it is that we want. So I think this could be to where, and also too, this could be the Five of Wands where you're putting challenges in front of yourself too, right? You're challenging yourself, which is what the Nine of Wands would be, like challenging your beliefs, seeing how far you can really go and push yourself. I think this would be a great time for you to set big resolution goals here and go for them and to embrace the challenge of it. Because the Sun card is like you're ready for growth and expansion. Like your soul wants it. You have the King of Swords, Six of Swords here in the future position and in the outcome position. And you do have the Six of Cups at the bottom of the deck. So King of Swords, one thing I see here in January, I know some of you are probably wanting to hear about money and you want to know if your finances are going to take off in January or if your ex is going to come back. But I don't get that. Like, I think here with the King of Swords is like, this is you overcoming your limiting beliefs and creating a more stronger mindset here, which is allowing for you to get unstuck and be able to move in the positions or move to the positions where you want to be with the Six of Swords. So I do get there being a positive momentum here that you're creating, but I think it is you like embracing the tension, embracing the friction. I'll pull you something in regards to money and finance. I got you. Hold on. Shit. Yeah, this is time to take action here. So the things that you want, it's just really, you just got to go get them. So what about love? I'll pull love for you. What about love? You have forgiveness here. So I don't know if I pick up anything new happening in regards to love. This could be maybe you forgiving yourself or forgiving other people. Maybe you're going through a process of healing as well. If you're in a relationship, I would say you could be like healing things and mending things with a person here with that forgiveness card. So that's what I got for you, Geminis. Let's go to Cancer. Can you tell me for Cancers, please? What's going on with Cancers? What's going on with the crab? Let's see. Are y'all Mr. Krabs or are y'all plankton? Can you tell me for Cancer here? What is the overall energy for Cancers this month, January? Ace of Swords here. Entering in, you have the Three of Wands here. What is your challenge? Six of Wands. Eyes on the prize here for Cancer. Damn, this Six of Swords coming out a lot. What the hell is this about? I think it's come out for every sign so far. What is the advice? Queen of Swords. Give me an oracle card here for Cancer. Some of you may have Aries in your placements. You pulled this Jupiter card. This is abundance here. All right. Well, you could be experiencing more positivity. That's what Jupiter is, and also more abundance as well. And when I say abundance, it doesn't just have to be material. It could just literally be your own sense of self-determination, confidence, authority, leadership, success. It could be in those areas here. But I do get mainly that I do get this is a very expansive energy here. You have the Ace of Swords here for the overall energy. One thing I see you entering into the month of January with is with a clear vision, or with a clear goal, or with clear goals here. Ace of Swords as well is like getting clear about what your goals are, getting clear about what your intention is for the new year and also for the month here. Because it's interesting. The Six of Wands and the Ace of Swords are actually connected in the tarot. There's 6 flames here around the sword, which is the wand, like fire, right? So it's the Six of Wands, and both cards do talk about victory and success, especially when it comes to an intention that's set. So the Six of Wands is in the challenge. So it's like you want growth and you want expansion. Obviously, you want success here. And I also feel like you're really wanting to take the lead, right? Six of Wands is Jupiter and Leo, which is about being your own confident authority and allowing yourself to participate in the social sphere to get success, right? And so you could be taking on or wanting to take on more of a leadership energy because it is Leo. And the Three of Wands is your current energy entering into the month. Three of Wands is Sun and Aries. So this is all about being self-determined, being bold, moving forward, right? Being fearless. Your advice here is the Queen of Swords, which is clarifying, bringing more into focus here what your intentions are. I think spirits really want you to be very specific about what your intentions are, or what you want. Also, too, if you need anything, ask for it. Some of you have like support all around you, And you may kind of like to do things by yourself, Three of Wands, right? Sun and Aries. But the Queen of Swords would be like communicating and asking. Or making it known what you want. You do have the Six of Swords here in the future position. And the Six of Swords is coming out a lot, so I think this is a collective theme. I'm going to clarify this specifically for you. Ten of Swords here. One thing I totally see here happening for you in the month of January is that the Ten of Swords is the definition of its end. He's like doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result. It's like you have to come up with a new way of thinking. You have to come up with a new way of being inventive or making connections or establishing new connections, the way you relate to your environment or relate to things here. And I see you doing that with the Six of Swords. So this could be you. Six of Swords is Mercury in Aquarius. Aquarius is all about being eclectic, being open-minded to innovation. So I see you really going in different directions here. Where is this leading though for Cancer? You pulled the Eight of Swords and you pulled the Seven of Pentacles here. Well, I feel like where it's leading you is it's helping you establish and understand what's outdated. I'm almost seeing here that Six of Swords is moving in a totally new direction. And getting yourself out of rough waters, moving into calm waters, moving into just the desired direction you want to be. But with this Eight of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, I think this is you. I think this is you really having to like let go of old beliefs, old dogmas, and allow yourself to really use your mind differently. Some of you may have Gemini in your chart. But one thing I'm seeing here is like, because you want more success, I also think you want more like material success, more wealth, more status, possibly. But I think here, damn, my ears ringing with this Eight of Swords here. Like you're having to figure out how you can make more money for yourself, or how you can grow your business, or how you can grow in a particular area here. And I see in January, it's almost like you're the only way to get unstuck is for you to totally do new things. I know this ain't the most exciting read. Let's see. He pulled this standstill card here. And you did pull this purity card. One thing I do see is you getting rid of a lot of things, especially things that are outdated. I mean, like outdated things. It could be people, places, things. Ace of Swords, the overall energy. This is the month where it's like, I think this is all about setting new intentions, having just clear, new, fresh, pure energy with everything. What is this? You have the Chariot here. Some of you, there could be a move or a trip here in January. But when it comes to like your vision and your dreams and the things here that you're trying to accomplish that are on the horizon, I feel like you're establishing a new relationship to the things that you have. I think you're having to figure out like how you can use the things that you have in new, innovative ways. But I do get, mainly though, I do get that the month is positive and there is more abundance here with this Jupiter card. Also, I want to say too, I would monitor your finances and try to be resourceful, or just monitor it and make sure you're not overspending or overdoing things, or overinflating things. I mean, Jupiter is in your 12th retrograde, which the 12th house could be a house of expenses. And you put Jupiter in there, well, so overinflation. So I'll just be aware of that. All right, let's do Leos. All right, what can you tell me for Leos in the month of January? What is the energy surrounding Leos? Switch these damn cards up. All right, Leos. Can you tell me for Leos in the month of January 2025? Leos. This King of Swords comes out one more time, or the Six of Swords comes out one more time in the future position. Look what's even at the bottom of the deck. The Six of Swords. All right. You pulled this second house card. It says resources here. So I do feel like there's an emphasis being put on your resources. Second house does deal with our money, our values, our possessions, all the things in which that support us. And so with the Four Swords being here for the overall energy, I think you're trying to just have more peace of mind here, especially trying to find good balance when it comes to your relationships here as well with this Four Swords. I think this is about you establishing a firm, like having the resources that you need, or creating the resources that you need, or having the resources that you need. So that way you can feel more at peace, Leo, with this Four Swords. Or so that way you can be able to get to a spot to where you're like, okay, let me look at things and let me see what I can do now since I have those things. Because the Five of Wands being in your current energy, I mean, Mars is retrograde in your sign, so this makes a lot of sense, right? Five of Wands could definitely be, though Mars in your sign, and especially in Leo, like there could be a clash with other people, especially with all the Venus being in Aquarius in your 7th house, to where you're trying to actually find probably and establish the balance in regards to self and relationships. But what I wanted to say with this Five of Wands is that you could be just feeling more tension, more stress, maybe more strife or conflict. Frustration. I think you're really having to do things in a new way. You have the Knight of Swords here, and you're challenging them the Ten of Swords as your advice. Now, Ten of Swords is like putting an end to, it's like Ten of Swords would be stop doing the same thing over and over, right? Especially if it's not getting you what it is that you want. So it's like putting an end to things, putting the fork in things that no longer, they haven't been working. It's just been the same result here. And the Knight of Swords is, I feel, it's like what you want. It's like you want things to be, like you want to rush things forward here, Leo, or you want to push things forward. And honestly, the Ten of Swords would be, well, it's almost like you may be having to stop one thing and then do another. And I do see right now, if you're frustrated because you need clarity and you need an energy of certainty and direction, well, I think this King of Swords being here in the future position in the month of January, I see you finding the clarity and the direction here, right, and feeling more certain about things here with this King of Swords. Page of Wands, yeah, and then whatever it is that's going to allow for you to take action on what you want to do. Page of Wands is like doing what it is that you enjoy doing, or doing something that you're passionate about. Also, too, I want to say this as well, Leo. Four of Swords is wanting to get into that spot where you feel ready to do something. Now, Five of Wands being in your current energy, you could be feeling entering into January like I'm dealing with a bunch of shit. I don't know if I have the time or the space, or I don't know if I'm ready. So that may be like a legit concern, right? It's like you're having to figure things out, and then once you figure those things out, then you can do what it is that you want to do, right? Others of you could be procrastinating though. It's like you're holding yourself back. It's like one foot's on the gas, one foot's on the brake. And I feel like Spirit's saying here, like to accelerate, actually, like allow yourself to accelerate in the direction you want to go. Because the Nine of Swords being a challenge could be like indecisiveness, kind of back and forth. Five of Wands is like Four of Swords is I'm frustrated or just in conflict with yourself and feeling like you're not ready or you're not in that space yet. But I think you are. Ten of Swords is saying like now's the time to just do what you want to do. And I do see you doing that in the month of January. King of Swords, Page of Wands, and I think it will be something that I think it's something obviously that you enjoy with the Page of Wands. So let's see. Yeah, Page of Pentacles here. I do see some of you having an increase in pay or an increase in money with this Page of Pentacles here. Some of you, it's going to come through from like a course or something like that, or it's going to come through some type of, maybe some type of side project or side thing that you do. This may not make sense right now. Come back and let me know. But I do get there being an increase in your finances, Page of Pentacles with that second house. Some of you, I see you purchasing something in January. It's gonna be whatever it is that you're purchasing. You're gonna be like, yeah, like it's something here that I think you've been wanting probably for a while. Some of you could be finding an investor or something like that. King of Swords, Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles. And I just thought of Venus coming into your 8th house in Pisces. So this in the month of January. So there could be certain investments here that you make. All right. That's what I got for you, Leo. I'm sorry if that was boring, but. All right, let's do Virgos. Kind of feels like January is a month where it's like we're still figuring shit out. All right, let's Virgo. Let's see. Virgos. Pentacles. What's the current energy for Virgos? Three of Pentacles. What is your challenge? Death card. Yeah, it's time to evolve here, Virgo. I think you're well aware of this here. Death card being in the challenge. Death card is about evolution. Like, yes, it deals with endings and stuff like that and transformation, but it's all part of evolution, right? Especially when it's time to change things, when it's really time to begin fresh, begin new. Now, I'm not saying you're completely beginning new, but the Death card is, I think you're, let's look at the advice, the Chariot, yeah. I think you're wanting transformation. I think you're wanting to evolve in way bigger ways here. Evolve in bigger ways. And I see you doing just that with the Emperor. So let's see here. Some of you may have your own businesses. The Chariot Emperor, Three of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. Right, you could be entrepreneurs, CEOs. If you're not, don't worry about it. One thing I do see the overall energy here with the Two of Pentacles, there's going to be adjustments here that you're going to have to make in regards to your work or possibly schedule or routine here. But I don't see it being that big of a deal. In fact, I feel like these are things that you want to do, because I think you're wanting more growth. The Death card being in the challenge, like you're really wanting to evolve this year. And the Chariot being the advice is saying, yeah, like expand your field of activity here. You can actually go bigger here. Some of you, I'm seeing you here like move into different areas when it comes to work and career, or expand into new areas here. I want to say this as well. I think, now let's just say you work somewhere. What I'm seeing here is that, now this could be you maybe wanting to go for a promotion, or maybe wanting to quit your job, right, and go find another one. I do see for some of you, you could be doing that here, and you actually may find a better one here with the Emperor, right? You may find something that is more in alignment with your sense of self. You have this 5th house card. It says passion here. Some of you are actually wanting to take something creatively that you do, or something that you're passionate about. It could be like a side project, or just something that you do on the side. You may actually want to turn it into something full time. It could be some type of newer endeavor or newer venture here. Some of you, I see in January, you may have either a business right now or a certain line of work right now, but you may also take up something new in the month of January. And the sun is in your 5th house right now in Capricorn. So this is, the sun being in the 5th, the sun likes the 5th. This is you really wanting to have fun and enjoy and to creatively express yourself. Right? And with all these pentacles here, it's like maybe you're wanting to flip shit into like business or make money off of it. But also this is your time to creatively expand as well, even if you're in one particular field. Because the Two of Pentacles being here for the overall energy, this is you being, Two of Pentacles says that life has changed, and allow yourself to adjust, especially if you're feeling stagnant or stuck, or things have been staticky. The Death card being in the challenge, it's like evolution is trying to happen here. So you might as well make the changes here. It's like maybe you've outgrown something, maybe you want to just grow more into something else. The Chariot's saying to expand your field of activity here, right? Be confident in yourself, move forward. You have the skills here and the ability here. The Three of Pentacles is in your current energy. You're just doing what you're doing, right? Working, right? People come to you possibly for help, so you can be offering services. Some of you are going to make changes in your terms of service here, or there's going to be changes or something like that. But the Emperor here in the future position, this is a good card, especially if you're trying to level up personally. Death card to the Emperor, Chariot. I'm going to clarify this. You have the Temperance here. Yeah, and after the Death card is the Temperance. So this is it's creation, right? Temperance. The creative process. And the Emperor and the Temperance is like when you're in full control of that process, and you can make it, and it can be as enjoyable as you want it to be, because you can really create and have fun with it. Also, any changes that are coming up for some of you that work, I think they'll be a lot better. So that's what I got for you, Virgo. Some of you Virgos know astrology, and you're like looking at the astrology and you're like planning ahead here. All right, let's do Libras. Libras. I will be answering, of course, I'll answer super chat questions for the ones that just sent it, but it will be at the end of the video. What can you tell me for Libras here in the month of January? Libras. What's going on with the Libras? I'm about to say the Lyrans. Oh, some of y'all diving into the starseed stuff, huh? Lyrans. All right. What is the overall energy here for Libras? Oh shit, hold on. Libras. Pull the Tower. Well, shit. What is your current energy? Queen of Swords. What is your challenge here? Your challenge is a Six of Swords. There it is. This card's been coming out for almost every time. That makes sense, right? Six of Swords is, we're trying to get the fuck out of 2024. We're trying to get to 2025. We're trying to enter in fresh energy in 2025. Future position, you pulled the Page of Wands. I like that. Yeah, you know, I don't get a negative vibe off this Tower. Now, I feel if there has been some challenging things going on, I feel like this Tower already happened, right? To where maybe there has been some unexpected things, or maybe there has been some things that have been out of your hands, like things that have happened, right? That has made you maybe disoriented, or that has caused a shakeup. And so this could be you now. If you did just deal with that, this could be you now with the Queen of Swords, Six of Swords, being like, okay, what do I need to bring more into focus? What do I need to look at logically and rationally? And how should I proceed moving forward in the most logical, rational way? I'm not saying you're ignoring your feelings or your emotions, but you're being more calculated, and you're kind of having to think smart. You're having to plan here. What is your advice? You have the Eight of Wands here. Okay. Outcome position, you pulled the Strength card. Yeah, whatever this Tower was or is, right? Strength card being here in the outcome, it won't be, you'll be able to overcome it, right? Even if it already happened. I don't think it's going to happen though. Like, I think this Tower, if anything is going to happen, the Tower is an old narrative here that you're dismantling about maybe your beliefs or your mindset or just things in general in life. And you're creating a new narrative about what you want 2025 to be for you. Because the Tower is like, fuck, I'm not doing the status quo, right? It's like it's liberation. You have the Queen of Swords in your current energy at this time. Yeah, I think right now, Queen of Swords is your temperament. You're thinking very logical, rational here. You're also really bringing things into focus. Like you're really having to clarify things, or just not allow your mind to be in the clouds. Your head's in the clouds, right? It's like you're having to see things clearly. Like you're not putting your head in the clouds. You're not getting detracted or distracted here. Also, too, I think at this time you may be needing confirmation on things. I do see you getting that. You have the Six of Swords in your challenge. Yeah, it's like you're trying to move in a better direction, but first you need to understand what that direction is. The Eight of Wands is your advice. Eight of Wands says whatever it is that you're passionate about, ambitious about. Eight of Wands is the height of ambition. Allow yourself to be ambitious, to strive here, like to go beyond what you've done before. The Tower would be breaking through a plateau. It's like shattering that fucking plateau of what you think is possible. I think here also the Eight of Wands is like positive thinking. Eight of Wands is actually Mercury and Sagittarius, so that's where we have Mercury right now in the astrology, and pretty much for January. So yeah, so this would be like thinking more positive here. Like sometimes the Six of Swords, Queen of Swords, the challenge with that could be to where we can maybe be thinking too linear. And sometimes we need to maybe think more like up, right? Like Eight of Wands is about just positive expectation, positive. And I'm not saying to be delusional, but sometimes that Queen of Swords, Six of Swords energy can be, well, I need it. It's too linear. It's too strict. It's too narrow-sighted. It's like looking at the bigger picture. Eight of Wands. You have the Page of Wands here in the future position. So I think in the month of January here, I like this Page of Wands because I really feel it's like you're kind of stepping into the year with a a sense of confidence here. But I also kind of see you being carefree, and it being a playful, fun month as well with this Page of Wands. You being in that energy. And you may be thinking, no, that ain't me. Because I can see it in your current energy, Queen of Swords. But no, I don't know. I think something here is like there's kind of a pep in your step here. Especially with the Strength cards. Like you're having faith and courage here. And allowing yourself to be. Yeah, this Midhaven card, it says Pinnacle here. Yeah, the Midhaven is connected to the 10th house, career, it's status, it's success. Y'all remember that song, Building Castles in the Sky? I think it's by like Ian Van Dahl or something like that. Like you're building castles in the sky. And that's kind of what this Capricorn season is. So how do we build these castles in the sky? Right, because think about it. The sun's in Capricorn, the ruling planet of Capricorn is Saturn. So Saturn is getting activated with this Capricorn season for pretty much all of January until the last 10 days of it, or 9. You can say 10. And so Saturn and Pisces is with the imagination. Saturn's like, okay, how do we do this work to create and build the castle in our mind, whatever that castle is. So this could be definitely a powerful month in regards to like your imagination being active, and you doing that deep inner work, or doing the deep work, right, to help you create what your ideal vision is. And you could be having a lot of fun with that process as well, that Page of Wands in the future. So, all right, let's do Scorpio. Now, I know there's confusion too with the astrology with Jupiter square Saturn. It's coming off that square, but we still have that mutable square axis going on, right? Jupiter to Saturn and Pisces. All right. Scorpio, can you tell me for Scorpio here? Let's see here. Overall energy you pulled here is the 5 of Pentacles. You have the 2 of Swords here in your current energy. What is your challenge here? You have the Ace of Pentacles. Some of you, this could be money, right? Money and finances you could be struggling with. Right now, you're really debating and trying to figure out how you can, create more resources here for yourself, or get the things here that you need. Let's see. I think things will be all right, though. Queen of Cups in the future position. I think things will be all right. Maybe there could be I'll keep it real, Scorpio. Maybe there could be a struggle with money and things, or material things. But I think you're fine. I think things will be fine. Queen of Cups is here, which is telling me that your emotional and spiritual well-being is still centered and grounded, and you're still being able to feel comfortable. So, even though it can be uncomfortable with certain other things. All right. Yeah, the sun's in your 3rd house right now. And, one thing that I'm seeing you here, let's pull the astrology card and then we'll pull this Aries card. It says act here. Yeah, the advice for you for the month of January is the 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands is, like, I keep fucking saying it, I know, but it is the height of ambition. It's like acting on your ambitions, pursuing your ambitions here, especially if you're in kind of this place to where it's like you want more and you need more probably. And you're realizing like, but it really comes down to Aries, right? It really comes down to your sense of self, like yourself having to govern yourself to get what it is that you want. Some of you may have Gemini in your placements, so I think Gemini got a similar energy. But this Two of Swords being here in your current energy, it's like you're kind of debating, you're going back and forth in your mind about what decision to make, what to do. And right, maybe you're having to think, right? Maybe you're having to plan things out. The overall energy being the Five of Pentacles, you could be in a transitionary period, or you can just be in this period to where you could be lacking certain things that you need, and so it feels uncomfortable, right? And you're also trying to figure out how you can have more for yourself or create more for yourself. This could be with work and career and money. Ace of Pentacles and the challenge, right? Ace of Pentacles is about doing something new, but that's the challenge. You're trying to figure out, okay, well, what can I create that will be prosperous? And I think you do have some ideas because the Two of Swords is in your current energy. And I think this Two of Swords, you have to think about it, before the Two of Swords is the Ace of Swords. So you've already had a thought about what you want to do. But now you're kind of just going back and forth with it in your mind. The Eight of Wands would be act on what your intention is, or act on what your ideas are. Believe in your ideas. Like move forward with boldness and confidence here. Because I feel like if you do, it's like you'll actually feel better with this Queen of Cups. And I see you feeling better though in general. Let's see. Page of Pentacles here. And you have the Four of Swords. Yeah, rest assured, Four of Swords, Page of Pentacles. You could even be getting help here from an individual if you are struggling. But you could literally be helping yourself here as well, this Page of Pentacles, Queen of Cups. And also too, after the Ace is the Page. So something here that you've been wanting to create or desiring to have here is like you're creating it or having it, or starting to materialize, but there's also there's still more effort and work you have to put into growing it. But I see you being satisfied with the Queen of Pentacles, or sorry, Queen of Cups and the Four of Swords, and kind of coming back into alignment, coming back into balance here. Some of you may have Sag in your chart. You pull this Venus card. It says beloved. I think, well, it's like Venus can deal with relationships, but it also can deal with our values and our money and our resources. So, yeah, that's being highlighted here. Man, I really get this strong message here for you in January, Scorpio. Like, self-belief is everything. And I'm not saying you gotta fake it till you make it, but maybe that's what you may have to do, because the Eight of Wands as the advice is it's like the book, The Power of Positive Thinking, right? It's just belief in yourself, not knowing that you may not have all the answers right now, or maybe your mind can't stretch that far yet, but it's just about exercising that muscle when it comes to things, when it comes to your intentions and the things that you're doing, because I feel like that's going to help you tremendously. All right, so that's what I got for you, Scorpio. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do, Scorpio. Shit, y'all fucking rebels anyway. Let's do Sagittarius. Can you tell me for Sag? I was going to say for you, Scorpio, that the sun is in your third house. And the third house is a house of ambition. Yes, it's a house of communication, but it's also a house of interest, desire, and ambition. And with the sun being there, it's giving you strength, right? Because you need strength to start things. And that's what the third house is. It's like skills, strength, bravery, courage. So the sun's there, and those are some of the themes I feel like is playing out for you. All right, let's do Sagittarius. What is the overall energy for Sag? Ten of Swords. What is your current energy? Page of Cups. What is your challenge? some Sagittarius are like, you know what, fuck it. Like you're just playing the fuck it card, Sagittarius. Oh shit. I don't know if this is gonna work, but fuck it. Let's see. Advice. Advice, Knight of Swords. What is the future position here for Sag? I want to say this, Sagittarius, I don't know if some of y'all are going through like a breakup, or if you're going through like a separation, or maybe there's just things in your life that are difficult. Because and this is what I'm reading intuitively, and I'm going to go into the cards, but it's almost as if there could be you really wanting to, maybe you have been isolating more than usual. Maybe because maybe you've been wanting alone time or solitude. But I think a part of you may want to kind of, reconnect here. I think you're being encouraged to reconnect and to connect to people that do support you, that do hold space for you, that do love you, and not to be ashamed of anything. This comes through probably for somebody very specific. It's not the actual reading, but there is an influence of it. But I think the more you participate in things, or the more you get out socially, or the more you talk to people, or the more you're just kind of involved in things, I think it's going to help with healing here. You pulled this Pisces card. So you have the Ten of Swords here for the overall energy for the month. Yeah, the Page of Cups is your current energy at this time. I think you're really having to go off your intuition at this time. I know it's probably annoying to hear, but I think you're really having to, I think you should follow your intuition. I think you need to follow your intuition. I think you're getting these intuitive nudges, or there's these subtle, like you're getting subtle awareness about something here. And you can't really quite put your finger on it, I would say. But if you're feeling intuitively inclined to do something, or if you're feeling like that intuitive nudge here, I would take action on it. The Knight of Swords is your advice. It's about being decisive here. Because with the Three of Cups being here in the future position, I think you'll be happy that you followed your intuition. Like you listened to your intuition. Like things it's like it's pointing you in the right direction, I feel, in January. And I see by you letting go and surrendering and allowing to be guided. Like there's actually good things that are happening here with the Three of Cups. This could be enjoying activities with other people, reconnecting with people, finding support, being a part of like a group or a community here that's very nourishing, or that's very, it's very enjoyable. You have the Five of Cups here as well. There's something here I pick up that you're letting go of in January. It could be like an ex for some of you. It could be like a past person. That Ten of Swords being here, the Emperor being in the challenge. Some of y'all it's an Aries. But I do pick up the Three of Cups. There being a lot. There's actually good things happening for you in January. I do see you being able to celebrate and be positive and feel the positivity, but there still is that underlying like energy that you're moving through with that Five of Cups, of something that you were emotionally attached to that is no longer there anymore. But I want to say, like, to not put your life on hold. Ten of Swords, Knight of Swords. Ten of Swords is like, okay, whatever happened, it ended. Knight of Swords is, all right, I'm on to new things, right? You got to move on. And I do see, if you're single, you meeting new people with this Three of Cups. Hell, that could even be someone in your energy right now. Let's see here. pull this third house card. It says communication here. Some of you, there's some good news coming your way, though. Three of Cups in the future position with this communication card. Like, also see some of you Sagittarius, like your environment changing, or you really putting yourself in new environments. I think this Emperor being in the challenge, don't let your ego get in the way. Oh shit. I'm just being real. The Emperor is like we all fucking do it, right? Our ego gets in the way, or our pride can get in the way. Right? That Pisces card is about selflessness, surrender, letting go. Right? Self-forgiveness, selflessness, compassion energy, like having compassion. You have the Ace of Swords here. Yeah, I mean, whatever I get here, whatever, anything that you're moving through that is difficult, I don't see it being difficult for much longer with that Ace of Swords. I think you'll be able to clear it out of your energy pretty quick. I think you're just moving through just the natural part of something that you are emotionally attached to, that you're kind of dissolving and letting go of. So that's what I got for you, Sag. Let's do Capricorns. What is going on with you, Sag? Oh, yeah, it was Jupiter in your 7th house, square Saturn and Pisces in your 4th house. So your sense of self, relationships, and personal life, home life, probably all going through its change. Right? Certain things changing and evolving. Having to prioritize yourself, Sag, not let things uproot you emotionally. All right, Capricorn. Can you tell me for Capricorn? Some of you are going to get news from your boss, Capricorn. Or maybe you are the boss and maybe you're giving the news. All right, let's do Capricorn. Where's your challenge? Anything that's delayed right now, or you're feeling like it's a delay. The reason why I say that, you have the Hangman here in your challenge, which can be delays, especially you have the 5 of Pentacles in your current energy. So you could be feeling delays or maybe needing to delay things. I do see things proceeding forward with the 6 of Pentacles, or you getting what it is that you need, or getting something reciprocated back with the 6 of Pentacles in the future position. Some Capricorns are like, I don't know where my fucking paycheck is. It's coming. Let's see. What is your advice? Knight of Swords, 7 of Pentacles here. You pulled this Taurus card. It says cultivate. Yeah, Taurus can deal with money and our values. And also, it can deal with prosperity as well. So one thing I'm getting here, Taurus deals with what you have, right? The 5 of Pentacles being in your current energy, it's like you're missing what it is that you need to have at this time, right? You don't have it. You could also be feeling like a lack of support at this time, or the things that you need for yourself to be able to support what you're doing. I think that's what you're trying to look for, or there could be like certain delays or certain things that are confusing at this time or challenges. But like going into January, Capricorn, I feel here, you know, I think now's the time to set yourself free, Capricorn. Hear me out. Because I feel like you're in an energy right now that isn't quite cutting it for you. 5 of Pentacles in your current energy. Now, some of you are, just simply put, if you're looking for a career, if you're looking for things related to career or employment or work, I do see you getting reciprocation on these things with the 6 of Pentacles. Like for some of you, if you're putting out if you're putting out job applications, I do feel you will find a job here in January with the 6 of Pentacles here. Or maybe you're trying to do side things to get, you know, to increase your revenue, increase your money. I do see that happening here. Others of you, if you're in an energy of procrastination, I feel like Spirit's really wanting you to get out of procrastination. Like you may miss your opportunity here if you're not being active with what it is that you need to do, because the opportunities are just waiting. I just feel like maybe it's you having to kind of having to kind of wake up a little bit and kind of get on things here. But what I was going to say though is, like, I think for some of you Capricorns, you just feel like something's not cutting it. It's like you want more. And so the Hangman being in your challenge, I think, you know, the Hangman can deal with Neptune, because it is the archetype of Neptune, to where you can feel disoriented or having to reorient yourself towards something bigger. And so you could be going through your imagination at this time, or you could be trying to get creative at this time. And I think you could be changing your mind about something. I think you're seeing things you could be seeing things differently. Either way, what my main fucking point with this is that the Knight of Swords and the 7 of Pentacles as your advice is saying take action, especially with the Knight of Wands being the overall energy. Like take action and be decisive in January with what you want, and also use what you have, right? 7 of Pentacles, Knight of Swords is, you know, hold on first, let me pack my backpack, right? Knight of Swords, 7 of Pentacles. I got to take what I have here. Like, you know, I'm not just going to leave with nothing, right? It's like, basically what I'm trying to say with that is that it's about being decisive, taking action on your ideas, and using what it is that you have. Like taking what it is that you have and bringing it with you, bringing it into the new ideas here that you have. Because I get whatever you choose to invest in with the 6 of Pentacles is like you're getting that reciprocal energy here. So this could look like an increase in money or an increase in resources, getting good karmic rewards, 6 of Pentacles. It doesn't have to be anything quite specific, even though the Pentacles do point to material stuff. You have the 4 of Cups here. I kind of want to say don't miss this opportunity, Capricorn. I feel like there's a strong opportunity here. Like you could be in this uncomfortable energy a bit, but I feel like Spirit's wanting you to stay active here, like to not slump into complacency. Clarify the 6 of Pentacles. What is this that you're receiving? Justice card. Well, goddamn. Some of you, this could literally be like a settlement or something. I think though too, it's like, no, it's karmic rewards. I always say the Justice card is karma. It's what you're putting out to the field and what the ripple effect it creates and what gets brought back to you based on your energy, thoughts, beliefs, actions. So I think you're getting your karmic rewards here in January. That could look like an increase in money. That could look like, you know, a new job. That could look like, you know, just getting your just dues here. But I feel like Spirit's really not wanting you to be idle. It's interesting because it is your birthday, so happy birthday to you. Because one thing too is that since the sun is in your sign and your ruling planet is Saturn, well, Saturn is being activated and it's in Pisces, and I feel like that Pisces energy, Saturn in Pisces, is connected to this Hangman. And Pisces can deal with the imagination, right? The vision, the big ideals, like what your imagination can conceive. But Saturn being Pisces and then the Sun being Capricorn, it's like doing the work to bring out what you're envisioning for yourself, to build it. Knight of Swords, Seven of Pentacles. So one thing I see happening here for you in the month of January is I think your awareness is starting to expand, and you're like, okay, I want more. I know I can have more, and now I'm going to actually do the work here, or do what it is that I need to do, or take what it is that I have to double down on it, or to invest more into it. And I think because you're doing that, you're actually seeing what you're capable of and what's possible here for you. And that Six of Pentacles, the Justice card, is like you getting your just dues because you put that intention out to the field, the Justice card, and now you're getting back. Right? It's like you set the intention and you do the work, great, and then boom, it shows up. So that's what I got for you, Capricorn. Let's go to Aquarius. All right. Aquarius. Can you tell me for Aquarius here? Damn, you pulled this Taurus card too. Some of you may have Capricorn in your placements. All right. Aquarius. I think you're having to make certain sacrifices here. I think it's a good thing though. Like, I don't get this as like something, you know. The reason why I say that is because you have the Five of Swords in your current energy, which is a card that signifies victory at all costs, or wanting to win at all costs. It's like when you've had enough, enough is enough, right? You put your foot down and you start disconnecting from the things that you were wondering why the hell you were connected to them in the first place, or you just disconnect from things that aren't in alignment with your values anymore, and you start really trusting your intuition. I think the Page of Cups being here, Page of Cups being the overall energy for January, it's like you allowing yourself to creatively pursue new things, or to trust your intuition, like going off your intuition more, like going with the flow of things, seeing where things take you here. Because the Fool card in the challenge is like, and the Three of Swords as the advice. Now, I will say this. For some of you Aquariuses, if you're like, damn, I don't want to be... if you're beating yourself up about something, or if you're afraid to look like a fool here, or maybe you did something and now you do look like a fool, I'm not sure. I think it's fine. It's just about just forgiving yourself, like literally. I think it's just about forgiving yourself and moving forward. And I feel like it'll be well in the past, and it won't even be something that's still in your energy field. But the Three of Swords is kind of like that acknowledgement of like, yeah, okay, yeah, that shit happened, right? And then you accept the reality with the Three of Swords, and then you're able to move forward. So that's just the side message that I got here. But I do pick up here that with the Fool card being in your challenge, I think you're craving adventure or craving newness. And the Three of Swords is like, first though, maybe you're having to sacrifice certain things so that way you can have the freedom, Three of Wands in the future position, to pursue the things that you're actually interested in. Especially with the Page of Cups being the overall energy, it's like you're feeling intuitively pulled to new things here. And I think you're ready to make a change here. But it does take some form of sacrifice, or some of you, if you have employees, you could be firing someone. But I think here, there's so many messages coming through. I think here with the Three of Swords is like having to make a sacrifice, right? Some of you could even be quitting a job. Yeah, Ace of Swords it's in the future / outcome position. So clarity, more freedom. Nothing's nothing that you're attached to that's holding you back. You're starting to become aware of what your real values are towards, and you're allowing yourself to disconnect from what's not in alignment with your values, which may require sacrifice, and starting to connect to what your actual values are. But the sacrifice is creating more freedom and helping you get more in alignment with what your true intentions are with the Ace of Swords in the month of January. So I think you're moving forward in the month of January. Three of Wands, Ace of Swords. I think there's clarity and there's more freedom and there's more, it's a sense of expansion. But I kind of think you're having to make a certain sacrifice first. You're having to acknowledge something or to do something that maybe you don't want to do, but you have to do. So. All right, last but not least, let's go to Pisces, and then I will jump into the Super Chat questions. Pisces. Pisces. You did pull the Ace of Cups here for the overall energy. I like that energy here. Makes a lot of sense. Venus is going to be coming into your sign in Pisces in the month of January. So whenever Venus comes into your sign, especially with it being Pisces, I think intuitively what I'm picking up for you is like you feeling more connected to yourself and you feeling more of that benefic energy with the Ace of Cups, feeling more peace, more serenity. Also, I see a lot of you here feeling more grateful or appreciative. And also, I think life is taking new form and shape in regards to meaning here. Like there could be newer things that are happening in January or things that develop in January to where life starts taking on kind of a newer meaning here for you. But it looks good though. I see a lot of you here. Like it feels like a joy, like there's a joy here. I'm not saying that there won't be fucking challenges because I know life is challenged, but like, you know, damn. Let's see. What is the future position? What is your advice here? The Empress here. Oh yeah, I'm gonna clarify this. All right. Now the one thing I do see in your read, Pisces, is that I feel like Spirit's really wanting you to not take things to the extremes and to like have more, approach things with more moderation here. You pulled this Juno card. It says partnership. Now this also could be to your love life. Like if you're in a relationship, something significant is happening this month. I'm not saying it's life-changing, although maybe for some of you it is, but it does feel good with this Ace of Cups. There's a positive feeling associated with it, with the Juno partnership. The ones that are in relationships and partnerships, this could be an appreciation that you're going to be feeling emotionally for your partner or for the person that you're with. If you're single, this could be new love. So, like I said, you have this Ace of Cups here for the overall energy. So I don't want to keep harping on that card. You get it, right? You have the Judgment card here in your current energy at this time. Yeah, you know, Judgment card is when life is starting to take on a bigger purpose, or the purpose of your life is changing. Or something is happening here that is pretty transformative. The Judgment is the reawakening of purpose, or the awakening of a bigger purpose here. So, and I think that some of you Pisces are aware of it, but some of you aren't. I think you're going to become very aware of it. I don't know what's going to bring the awareness, but something will. You have the Six of Wands in the challenge, and then you have the Empress as your advice here. Well, I don't think the Six of Wands and the Empress is related. What I will say is that, well, I think it's related in a way in which if you've been doubting yourself, or if you've been not feeling worthy, or maybe your self-worth has been tested, or your self-esteem, the Empress is saying that, no, like you're worthy and you're good enough. Because Six of Wands would be like, you want that growth, you want that success, but you're not feeling confident. And that could be because of the Empress, which is maybe self-esteem. But Spirit's saying here, like, don't be too hard on yourself. You're actually, you're more capable than you think you are, and you're better than you think you are here. Now, some of you want success with the Six of Wands. Like, you want maybe growth and expansion in your career, or just as an individual too. I think the Empress is saying here, well, if you do the work, the Empress, because the Empress does deal with creation and its abundance and its prosperity, but like, it takes work to create things that are beautiful, that have quality, that sustain. And so your advice here is saying, like, to get started with the creative process, and if you're already in that process, well, just keep nurturing what it is that you have, right? And take your time, enjoy the creative process. There's going to be times where it's going to be a lot of fucking work, or it's going to be hard work, or it's going to be work that's unpleasant, but the end result is always going to be something, if you stick to it, that will be worth it. You have the Devil card here, and then the Five of Wands here. Now, what I want to say with this Ace of Cups for the overall energy and these two cards is that you may be having to cut out certain vices. And Venus is coming into your sign, and so this could be where you're definitely really wanting things, but maybe they're not the best for you. So the Devil with Five of Wands would be breaking habits, breaking vices, overcoming temptation, overcoming your lower nature, right? Having to build discipline and habit. I don't know if you've ever read the book Outwitting the Devil. It's by Napoleon Hill. This would kind of be that energy, the Devil, Five of Wands, to where something is trying to show up to divert you, or to detract you, or to distract you, or to take you away from the ultimate love and pleasure here. So I would just be aware of that. That's not nothing to be afraid of. You should actually read the book. There's a good audio book. It's actually on YouTube, and it's like pretty fascinating, the whole animation of it. But yeah, I would just be aware of that here, because I really think you're trying to stay disciplined and strict. Now, the Devil card is Capricorn. That's why I don't feel like this is like a negative, toxic energy. But I do see it could be slightly with that Five of Wands. But I think with the Devil, it's Capricorn. The Sun's in Capricorn. It'll be here until like the 20th, 21st, right? So Capricorn deals with your ability to work long and hard on your goals, right? And to accomplish your objectives. And it's like you're having to overcome the Five of Wands, which is yourself, right? So you're having to overcome challenges and obstacles. Mars is retrograde in your 6th house. You want Mars in the 6th house. And now it'll come into Cancer, so it'll go back into your 5th. But I think right now with Mars being in your 6th, it's like now you do have the strength here, even if Mars is retrograded, to like burst through obstacles and challenges so you can get success. But with it retrograding back in Cancer into your 5th house, you know, this is going to be to where, you know, you're going to really want to, the Empress, get creative, take initiation on what you want to create, what makes you happy. The Star card here, yeah. So you're working toward this big ideal, this bigger vision here, this bigger picture here that you know is kind of off in the distance here. And so really, Pisces, just to make it fucking simple, I think you're just having to stay on top of yourself, not fall back into old habits, old vices. Keep your space energy clean. The Empress, the Devil, right? And create that container and space for you to be able to thrive in, for you to be able to pour your Pisces energy into, right? Because that's where the magic comes from, the Star card. So I think it's going into February. I think that's when you really start to see kind of the magic of things coming together. I think January is like it's a work month for you. It's like you're having to do that foundational work, or you're having to do that, more work is required. But going into February, it feels like it's more free. It feels like it's like you're starting to see the magic of things come together. So that's what I got for you. All right, and that's what I got for all the signs. I'm gonna leave the read here. I'm gonna jump into super chat questions. If you want to send a super chat question, just be sure to read the super chat rules. But otherwise than that, I want to say thank you for being here. Thank you all for the likes. I really do appreciate that. 163 likes, 143 people in here. Appreciate it. Thank you for the love. And yeah, I'm wishing everybody a great new year. And I hope everybody enjoyed their holidays. I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the super chat questions. All right, we'll start first with, all right, Nas. Hey, Austin, would like to check in with the Cancer and their thoughts / feelings, etc. Can you tell me for Nas, please? In regards to the Cancer, what are they thinking and feeling about them, toward them? What are their current feelings for them? Pull the Queen of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles here, the Four of Cups. If you're kind of feeling distance, if you're feeling distance from the Cancer right now, or kind of an indifference energy from them, or if you feel that coming up, it's because they're focused on their work and their career at this time. Queen of Cups, Ten of Pentacles, Four of Cups here. I think they have feelings for you, but I don't know if they know. They haven't come to a place with inside themselves to where they're sure. So, but I do think this person with this Ten of Pentacles here is thinking about like long term with you. Like they're thinking about, will things be able to be built? Like will it be successful long term? But I do think this person, their mind is really on their work and their career and supporting themselves at this time. They do have feelings for you though. As far as thoughts, they don't know what they think. I just think this person's in a feeling energy. I mean, it's a Cancer you're dealing with, so. But there's feelings there. I just don't think they're not emotionally fully open, or they don't know exactly where they're at emotionally. So I hope that made sense. Oh, then you also say here, just want to check with Aries, see how she's doing / feeling and thinking. What can you tell me for Aries, for Nas here? Can you tell me for Nas in regards to the Aries, the Hermit, the King of Cups, the Six of Wands here? I think the Aries is actually feeling positive about you. I think this person, I wonder what this person does for a living. I wonder if they're like in a leadership position or role. I think right now they are devoting themselves to themselves as an Aries, but I think they're devoting themselves right now to their own success, like career. I think this person, they don't have any negative feelings toward you. I think they have loving energy toward you, love and devotion toward you. This Aries, I feel like this Aries has a nice head on their shoulders. They're very mature. But I think the Aries is doing okay. I think they're actually doing great, actually. As far as what they're feeling, I think they're in a good feeling energy. I think they're in a great energy, honestly. And what they're thinking, I think their mind could be focused on learning and growing at this time, especially when it comes to either like mentoring or guiding others, or maybe wanting to be of more of an influence for the collective. That's where I see the Aries at. I get they have positive energy and positive feelings toward you as well. Like, I don't see anything that is off-putting about their energy toward you, so. All right, Nas again. Hey, Austin, anything that Spirit wants me to know, etc. Freestyle. All right. Can you tell me for Nas, please? Yeah, I kind of pick up on some heartbreak here for you, Nas. Like something that you're already going through. 8 of Cups, 3 of Swords, 5 of Cups here. I would say to you, you know, right now some things may be confusing and you may be going through some, you know, some inner emotional challenges or like some emotional challenges here. But I think right now, like it's okay not knowing. This 8 of Cups says surrender. Like allow yourself to surrender and let go of the emotional attachments to things in the past. Like they no longer hold power over you here. King of Wands in the future position. I like the energy though moving forward for you. I think you're in a very calm, assertive, confident energy. And if anything has kind of knocked you off your center, I see you getting realigned here and coming back into a very strong, dignified position. What is your advice? Yeah, advice is 3 of Wands. Like embrace the freedom moving forward and allow yourself to thrive here. Because this 8 of Cups, 3 of Swords, 5 of Cups, this is like releasing and letting go of an emotional attachment and trying to dissolve that. And you could be going through a period of healing. But allow yourself to heal from whatever it is that you need to heal from. Let it go. Don't try to, the attachment's still there. It's like pulling on your heartstrings. But don't let it hold power over you. Because I see you moving forward. The King of Wands, I see you, whatever it is that you're releasing or letting go of, I'm telling you, you may not see it now, but I think it's going to give you a feeling of freedom and clarity here, but also allow you to get your confidence back and your strength back. So that's what I got for you, Knowles. All right, Cheryl. Happy holidays, Austin. Will I find the help in my home soon that I need for my son? Thank you. All right, what can you tell me for Cheryl, please? Will she find the help in her home soon that she needs for her son? I would say yes. 7 of Pentacles and the Lovers. It's coming together here. I think, yeah, I would say yes. Yeah, I would say yes with the Lovers. It's been taking some time though, I can see that with the 7 of Pentacles, but I'm going to say yes. You could be establishing a new connection with someone with that Lovers, 7 of Pentacles. That could be helping you. This could be someone that you already know too. All right. JT, am I going to have a stable romantic relationship next year? Thanks. Can you tell me for JT in regards to love? Will they find a stable connection next year? I'm going to say yes. 4 of Pentacles, Star card. You know, it could be earlier. No, shit. You know, 4 of Pentacles would be the third decan of Capricorn season. So, we're in Capricorn season, but we haven't made it to the third decan. Third decan will be around like January 15th. Star card to be Aquarius. So, it could be soon. Like, it could be entering into Aquarius season or during Aquarius season. But if not, that timeline's wrong. The answer that I get is still yes. So, it just may not be in that timeline. All right, LD. Hey, Austin, what's the energy around Pisces Pisces and I reconnecting. What can you tell me for LD? What's the energy around Pisces and LD? Will they reconnect? Okay, your cards just flew out. I'm gonna say yes. Six of Pentacles, Four of Swords, and the Hierophant. I'm gonna say yes. Four of Swords would be you two probably on a break right now. There not being much happening, but I'm gonna say yes. It could be around Taurus season or something significant happening in Taurus season, which would be the end of April. It could be sooner, right? But it could be sooner. No, I'm just saying. All right, Valerina, will I have to appear in person January 7th? Let's see, what can you tell me for Valerina? You're welcome, Cheryl. One thing I want to say, Seven of Pentacles, though, I think you will, but I want to say too with that Seven of Pentacles, it just came to my mind that it's still gonna take a little bit. It's gonna take a little bit longer than you may think. Like, but that's not to be discouraged. Like, I think it's gonna happen, and I think it's gonna happen sooner than you think. But it's Seven of Pentacles says just be patient. Like, you've already endured a while, so just be patient with the process. It's coming pretty soon. All right, what can you tell me for Valerina? Oh, Valerie, it's gotta be a $5 super chat. Read the super chat rules, because it's not fair if I answer a question for $2 and everybody else is sending $5 or higher. All right, Sarah. Hello, Austin. Is there anything Spirit wants me to know / any guidance? Many thanks. Or Syra. Sorry. What can you tell me for Syra? Knight of Cups here. Four of Pentacles. Well, this is very symbolic of what we have going on in the astrology right now. The Four of Pentacles is Sun in Capricorn, and we have the Sun in Capricorn at this time, and so the ruling planet of Capricorn is Saturn, and so Saturn's in Pisces, so Saturn's being activated, and so Saturn in Pisces is being activated, and Pisces is very much connected to the water element, which is the Knight of Cups. My point with this is that when it comes to doing the work, so anything that you're desiring, anything that you're having like visions about, or what your vision is, or what your dreams are, just anything in general that you would like to experience emotionally, now's the time to do that work, right? Because what you're actually conceptualizing in your imagination, like, you can actually create these things here, but it's about allowing yourself to do that work to create like what your ideal is for yourself. I wonder if you are a Capricorn. But I think too, Saturn being a Pisces, it does pull you inward. So that's, this is us becoming more aware of like our inner world and what we want and how we would like to creatively structure things in new ways, especially with Venus and Aquarius right now. All right, so that's what I got. Hebsy, I just started a business working with small businesses. About how long will it be before I start getting clients? Will I find some before the end of the year? What's the best way for me to promote it? I think you could get a client before the end of the year. 10 of Cups, 4 of Wands, the Chariot here. I definitely feel like going into Pisces season for sure. I think that's when you'll really start to see an increase in clients, which will be middle of November, or middle of February, in middle of February. So I think that's when you'll see it. I think it has a lot of potential what you're doing here. So stay positive about your vision here, and try to stay as empowered as you can, and be confident in yourself. Yeah. The best way for you to promote it, well, you're going to have to do it yourself, Venus and Aries, obviously. It's really going to be, one thing that I pick up on, it's going to be like you yourself being the representing the brand. So it's all about your energy and how you promote yourself, how you show up in a powerful way yourself, because like you are the brand. So I hope that made sense. All right, Nisha, you say here, hello, my friend. Will I have a stable relationship coming in for 2025? What can you tell me for Nisha? You have the 9 of Cups and the Devil card. I'm going to say yes. It could be with a Capricorn. All right. Syra again. Hi, Austin. What is the current guidance on dealing with Scorpio? Thank you. Syra. Hi, Austin. What is the current guidance on dealing with Scorpio? What can you tell me? Temperance, Ace of Cups. I think you're going to have to be patient, and patience is going to be a virtue for you. Ace of Cups is just holding space, holding love. And this is unconditional love, no strings attached, no expectations, but patience. I don't know if this person's going through a healing process. I don't know if you're going through a healing process. But it is about going with the flow, going with the divine flow. That was about to flow out of my mouth. Going with the divine flow of things and being patient, enjoying the present moment, being present, and not putting expectations. So that's what I would say, Syra. Let's see here. Chloe, you want a general reading, all right. Can you tell me for Chloe for a general reading? Pull the Queen of Swords, Chloe, and you pull the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like Spirit's wanting you to be confident in asking for things, or speaking up for yourself, or like letting your voice be known, or like letting your truth be known, like saying what you need to say or doing what it is that you need to do. Queen of Swords, Wheel of Fortune. Because Wheel of Fortune, there could be opportunities here that are going to be presenting themselves, and it's really up to you to speak up for them, or to communicate, or to like ask for it. This may not make sense right now. I think the more you ask for things, like sometimes we don't want to ask for things because we feel like we're too much, or we're going to be too much, or we're going to feel like we get rejected, or whatever the case might be. But I feel like in your case, I feel like Spirit's saying to ask for things because you have luck and timing here on your side. So I hope that makes sense, and this may click for you here in a moment or a little bit later. So that's what I got for you, Chloe. Let's go to Lamp. What message does God have for me right now regarding first motions of Pluto and Aquarius? I'm currently watching Dragon Ball Z. Man, I haven't seen that in forever. Let's see. Can you tell me for Lamp, please? So Pluto being in Aquarius is really putting the emphasis on the earthly things for you. The Pentacles, King of Pentacles, on you becoming the master of your material world. So mastering the resources that you have, mastering and overcoming challenge and obstacles, the work that's required with certain jobs to gain more, right? So you can have the type of success or wealth here that you want. What is your current energy? The Ace of Cups. What is your challenge? The Judgment. Future position, you have the Hermit. Advice, Eight of Pentacles. Yep. Eight of Pentacles is like the job that you have to do. It's the things that if you didn't have to do them, you wouldn't do them, but you have to do them. So this is about the work, right, that's required to gain more, especially when it comes to status and wealth. Because at this time, Ace of Cups being in your current energy, Judgment in your challenge, Judgment is about purpose. And it's interesting, the Judgment is Pluto. So this is a newer purpose that's being born with Pluto being in Aquarius for you, right? And it could be around work and service, career. And Ace of Cups being in your current energy, now is really the time to explore your inner world, inner self, and see what you resonate with and what you don't resonate with. And allow yourself to make adjustments. You have the Hermit here in the future position. You have the Hierophant here in the outcome. I think you could be coming across a mentor or a guide here with Pluto being in the beginning phase here of Aquarius that could be teaching you or help guiding you here with certain things. Also, too, you have a lot of wisdom at this time, and I think you could be a powerful guide and a mentor for other people. So this is really about using that knowledge and contributing it to the collective, because I think it's really going to help you create and establish like powerful connections here in your life. So that's what I got for you. Let's do Carlita. Hi, Austin. Thanks for the recent reading. Just give me a general reading. Happy holidays. All right, let's see. Pulled the Two of Cups here, the Four of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. I feel like Spirit's really wanting you to focus on your inner self, like your inner world at this time. I would say, I don't think this Two of Cups is love. Four of Swords is more so establishing like root contact with your inner world, inner self, and nurturing yourself and bringing yourself back into balance and alignment and creating a firm foundation internally, right, that will give you a consistent rhythm of happiness and joy here. And I think here with this Eight of Swords, there could be a lot of things that you're questioning or examining about the external world or your external environment. But really, it's a reflection of what's going on internally. So I feel Spirit's like wanting you to really meditate or do a lot of introspection here and really come into more contact with your true essence or your true self here, and to connect with yourself emotionally. So that way, you don't get caught up and lost in the external world or the external situations of things. So that's what I got for you, Carlita. Tracy Maroon, when will I get a start date for my job? Can you tell me for Tracy? Can you tell me for Tracy here? You pulled the Six of Swords, which is the second decan of Aquarius season. So this could be the beginning of... the beginning of February. Or around that time. End of January, beginning of February. All right. Joanna. Any hidden feelings from JL? Pisces, will he text me? Thanks. What can you tell me for Joanna? Four of Swords. Ten of Swords. I'm gonna say no. I think he's kind of over it. I don't pick up a lot of emotional or feeling energy, so I don't think he has them, if I'm being honest, or they're not strong enough for him to take some type of initiative. I think for the most part, this person's healing and moving forward. Samantha. Hey, Austin, one of the two separate chat questions. What do I need to do to break the love cycle I am in? What can you tell me for Samantha? Eight of Pentacles here. Two of Swords. Damn. the Eight of Swords here. Well, I think it all comes down to, like, everything that happens external is an exact match to what's going on internally. Right, so Eight of Pentacles, Two of Swords. Two of Swords is the blindfolds over her because it represents the unseen, which it represents not going within, right, and exploring your inner world. And the Eight of Pentacles would be the self-development, inner work, self-work here, working on yourself. Eight of Swords being here with this Two of Swords, in order to establish like balance or to correct things in your relationships, it really comes down to what you're unaware of. Right, Eight of Swords is what you're unaware of, and you have to go inwardly, right, to discover and to become aware of what are the challenges, what are the blocks, what are the obstacles, what is causing the problem, right? And that takes solitude and kind of more introspection and reflection. And by becoming aware, it's like, okay, now you're aware, now you can figure out actually what to do. Now, if you know what to do, right, the Eight of Pentacles will just be, okay, now we have to like do that work, right, and we have to be diligent with it. But Two of Swords, Eight of Swords, like you have to really come to a firm resonance of truth within inside yourself that is powerful enough for you to be able to make decisive decisions in regards to the relationship, which may take some work, right, to figure out with that Eight of Pentacles. So that's what I got for you, Samantha. You did, okay, you have a second question here. Second question, advice from Spirit regarding what I need to be focusing on right now. Take care, thank you. What should Samantha be focusing on right now? Pulled the High Priestess, the Temperance, Ten of Wands. I feel like Spirit's wanting you to cut out vices and, like, you know, establish virtue here. Like staying in alignment with what your virtues are and your beliefs are. And the High Priestess, again, deals with your inner self, your inner world. So I think it really is about gaining awareness of your inner self, inner world, and establishing more stronger contact with yourself, because you may have been losing yourself in other relationships or in other things, and so now's the time for you to become aware of like where you've been disconnected. And the Temperance would be the integration work, or it would be the healing. The Ten of Wands is sticking to the healing process or sticking to building a firm inner foundation. And I'm not saying your inner foundation is not good, right? But I'm saying like there could be certain things that have uprooted you a little bit, or maybe has fragmented you, or has made you feel disconnected from parts of yourself. This is the time for you to really do the inner work here. And also, I think it's also about like letting go of vices and like focusing on establishing strong principles, morals, virtues, right? So that's what I got. All right, Cheryl. Austin, will there ever be a reconciliation with my friend? Let's see. Can you tell me for Cheryl? Can you tell me for Cheryl? Eight of Pentacles, Three of Swords. I'm going to say no. Yeah, I just kind of think there's betrayal here. Like I feel like there's not trust. Three of Swords. It would take a lot of work, and I feel like one party isn't willing to do it. Phoenix. Hi Austin. How does the Gemini at work feel about me? Can you tell me for Phoenix here? King of Wands, Page of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles. I think there's some interest there, but what I will say, I don't think this person, like their mindset isn't set strongly on like dating or anything like that. I think they see you as literally like a coworker, Page of Swords, Three of Pentacles, but they are kind of curious about you, especially with the King of Wands. I think they're attracted to you, but I think really their expectation of y'all's relationship is being coworkers. But I think there's interest there though. Like I'm pretty sure this person's thought about something. I think right now he may want to be like cordial, or they may want to be cordial and just kind of feel things out. But I do think there is genuine interest there. But right now they just kind of want it to be maybe strictly work or something like that. All right, I think that's it, y'all. I just went through a bunch of questions. I still have to upload Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces' reading. All right, yeah, I think that's it for the super chat questions. If anybody wants to help timestamp the signs, that'd be very much appreciated. I have other things to do, so I may not be able to get to it right away, but if someone wants to help put the timestamps up, I'd really appreciate it. All right, I'm wishing everybody a great new year, a great rest of the year, and I will see y'all later.